medium. It has been a privilege of my lifetime to work and rinse alongside you as we broaden the appeal of games. Perhaps the most important part of my job has been to make as much money as possible at the cost of games no longer being art and in fact being stuffed with microtransactions. Perhaps the most important part of my job has been helping people bring talented people together, provide the best resources possible, and foster an environment that encourages inspiration, creativity, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Yes, you wasn't at all. You wasn't at all investigated for tons of breaches. In fact, your company has been fined recently for being a terrible place to work. No.
It's been a pretty bad place to work for a couple of years now.
Remember that. Never forget. Never forget. I cannot adequately express the pride I have in the people who continue to contribute to our success and all those who have helped throughout my 32 years leading this company. We are now part of the world's most admired company. This isn't an accident. No, it's not, because you sold it, Bobby. You made tons of money and you had a plan and you executed it. It's filth. It's vile. Anyway, Phil Spencer has appreciated the magic of ABK for decades. When he approached Brian and me 2 years ago and proposed acquiring the company, it was immediately obvious that the combination of our business would enable us to continue to lead our businesses, would enable us to continue to lead as the list of capable world resources competitors grow. Phil shares our values and recognizes our talents. He is passionate about our games and the people who make them. He has bold ambition. As we move into our next exciting chapter, you could not be in better hands. I will always be profoundly grateful to the people who contributed tirelessly to building this company, and I am confident you will keep inspiring joy and uniting people through the power of play. With gratitude and appreciation, Bobby, Big Bad Bobby Kotick. Well, he's gone. So that was obviously a load of bollocks, but it was always going to be, right? It was always going to be full of crap, absolutely PR washed to the high heavens. He doesn't care and he's gone. This is the good news for us as Blizzard gamers, right?
Now, usually when Blizzard messes up, it's in the headlines for like 2 or 3 days. With Bobby Kotick's leaving is going to fly under the radar. A lot of people are going to pick up on this.
He's gone out the door. Now, the question becomes, what is the damage that Bobby has done? Because when we're looking at some of the recent games, are we going to focus on Overwatch 2 on this channel? Because that's what I play. You guys will know me for that and everything else. But Overwatch 2 has undergone a ton of changes. These were all implemented in the Bobby Kotick era. These were implemented.
Can we return to dual team?
New team members and whatever, who were all brought on board under Bobby Kotick to maximize monetization of the game. We are dealing with that now. We can look at things like the current Winter Pass and the way that's monetized and see there is the lingering effect of this. Now, there is the sort of, the big thing here could be, okay, Bobby's gone. Let's see what happens next year. Let's see truly what happens now Microsoft have control of the company and Bobby Kotick is nowhere to be seen and his suite of suits are also thrown out of the door. This is a new Blizzard. This is a Blizzard run by Microsoft. Question for Microsoft, for Phil Spencer. Are you going to let Blizzard become the Blizzard of old? The Blizzard where it can focus on delivering the best experiences. It can focus on gameplay. It can focus on art. It can focus on the things that matter and not focus on giving us absolutely crazy monetization schemes that are just simply designed to rinse the player base. We don't want that. We want the game to be awesome. And there are, you know, I could just moan.
Stylus has got a good point here.
But come with me because we've got a bit more to discuss here. So let's take a look at this. This is from The Verge, and it's Microsoft announced more Xbox.
Oh, so Xbox is taking over officially. Okay, it's cool. I like that. Maybe we'll get some games.
Leadership changes as Activision's Bobby Kotick departs. Now, what we're going to look at here is there's obviously a bit of preamble. You know, they've been sold, blah 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 blah. But what we're going to do is take a look at this because this is the internal memo from Phil Spencer, and this is what he sent to the team. So he says, earlier today, Activision CEO Bobby Kotick formally announced that Friday, December the 29th, 2023 will be his last day at Microsoft Gaming. Under Bobby's watch, Activision Blizzard in its many incarnations has been an enduring pillar of video games. Whether it's Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush Saga, or any number of other titles, his team have created beloved franchises and entertainment beyond hundreds of millions of players for decades. I'd like to thank Bobby for his invaluable contributions to this industry, his partnership in closing the Activision Blizzard acquisition, and his collaboration following the close. And I wish him and his family the very best. Right. So goodbye, Bobby. But that was always the plan.
Yeah, he's out of here. Bobby Kotick leaving might save Blizzard. Blizzard might be able to return if they can get rid of that college dorm lifestyle that they got going on in there. Get some focus going, get some more visionary work going. They could pull it out the gutters.
With Bobby's impending departure, we are taking the next step in aligning Activision Blizzard with Microsoft Gaming by making the following organizational changes. Now, a lot of this is obviously, it's company hierarchy. It doesn't really mean too much about us, but I guess it just makes sense to have a little look at this because we get to see who is now the boss of Blizzard, for want of a better word. Obviously, Phil Spencer is the big boss, but there are divisional bosses. So this is what we've got. Thomas Tiffel, Vice Chairman, Activision Blizzard. Rob Kostich, President of Activision Publishing. Mike Ybarra, President, Blizzard Entertainment. And I'm going to get your name destroyed here. I apologize. I'm not even going to try to say it. But Sommerstad, President of King, will report to Matt Booty, the President, Game, Content, and Studios. The leadership team for Activision Publishing, Blizzard, and King will remain in place with no change to the structure of how the studios and business units run. So that's all I wanted to take from this, because this is just goes into a lot of, organizational changes. But basically, what the takeaway there is, you've basically got Blizzard now doesn't report to Bobby Kotick. He is gone. It doesn't directly report to Phil Spencer. Instead, it reports to Matt Booty, the President of Game, Content, and Studios. But critically, the leadership teams for Activision Publishing, Blizzard, and King will remain in place. So that means all of the current...
So Blizzard and King are still there. Microsoft came up on a big come up if they still own King and Activision and Blizzard.
Now, this is the big question, isn't it? Are these teams going to be sort of unshackled, unchained now?
They should be unchained. If they are unchained, that'd be dope. Really see what these big companies can do.
Is there a massive celebration going on at Blizzard? I bet there is. I bet a lot of the developers have had to deal with the crap of Bobby Kotick are now like, wow, this is incredible, right? We can hopefully be more independent and go back to the content that we used to produce and go back to the sort of quality levels we had. Instead of becoming a content machine, these are words that came out of the Overwatch 2 executive producer's mouth in a recent interview.
Yeah, instead of just pushing out update after update after update without actually solving any of the player base's gripes, does some damage to the company overall, but Microsoft might come in there and do something good for Blizzard. I hope they do. I hope they do. That was a good video. That was a great video. On break.
A content machine. We're manufacturing content and ad-libbing a little bit there, but they're making a lot more content now. The content is still great. Some of it is not great. We're looking at things like the way the monetization of the game changed and how that's still affecting the game. Now, I know I'm not completely moronic here, and things won't change overnight. There's going to be 6-8 month lead times on any kind of development that's going on. In fact, the stuff we're going to get next year for Overwatch 2 has been developed this year. That's still under the guise of Bobby Kotick. Question is, will there be maybe a surgical strike team that's put together to go in and sort of clean the content from any of the egregious monetization that we've had to deal with? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, which is the big problem here. And while it is easy to rush to the, oh yeah, Bobby Kotick's gone, we're all saved, the games are going to be incredible again, that's not necessarily the case just yet. These things will take time. Then going forward, the question will be, what happens to Blizzard? What happens to the games? Will Microsoft make organizational changes? Do they even need to make these changes? You have to remember this. They're all incredibly talented people at Blizzard. These are people that have been working under the Bobby regime, which, the goal was obvious. The goal was to make as much stuff as cheaply as possible for as much possible. And that's what they were doing. And, we talk about, a lot of people like to, talk about the past. I do it a lot when I look back at Overwatch 1 and you look back at that idealistic standard they had. At the end of the day, Bobby Kotick had to greenlight Overwatch. The thing is, though, there were these titans of Blizzard that did have sway. You still had Mike Morhaime, who was a bit of a thorn in the side to old Bobby, as the president of Blizzard. You had the likes of Jeff and other people who were vice presidents of the company, these were people that delivered World of Warcraft, which made billions and billions. So they did have weight. They could do certain things. But I think when you look back at Overwatch, it becomes quite clear what they delivered to us. There were things forced on top of them, putting things like loot boxes into the game. I'm not necessarily sure that was something the original development team wanted to do. But then you go forward, and then instead of forcing the game to become free to play and going down that path of monetization and stuff, Bobby comes up with the idea of Overwatch League, and that becomes a massive pressure on the Overwatch team. So you've got this dynamic coming in there with Bobby's pet project. This is how we're going to make money off this game. Let's sell really expensive franchises. And of course, we all know how that happened or ended up. Didn't really make the money. They ended up paying money back. It was a complete disaster. This is because it was forced and it was terrible. Obviously, I hope now that the esports scene can organically grow. There were some good times with Overwatch League, don't get me wrong, but that was the way Overwatch was main, like that was the main monetization until the Overwatch 2 would launch, and then we'd get all of that subsequent content. But anyway, Bobby comes in and says, no, Overwatch League is collapsing. We need more viewership, so we need to go free to play. And then things get a bit murky, and I don't have all of the information just yet, but basically there's a back and forth between going free to play and not going free to play. Then we've got things like the pandemic comes into play, and then basically we end up with the game that we've got now, where the game has to go free to play. We have to start making money off the game now instead of making money off Overwatch League and the original box sales of the game and the odd sort of sale of battle pass, not battle pass, of loot boxes, which, you know, they did make $1 billion off loot boxes. But in the world of Call of Duty and definitely in the world of Candy Crush and King, these are nothing figures. It's like, well, no, we need more money, so we need to be free to play with the battle pass and all of the trimmings that provides, because no longer do we have the revenue stream of Overwatch League. And that's where we get to today. So, yeah, what's going to happen? I don't know. I feel really happy for everybody that works at Blizzard right now, because it's going to feel like a weight is off your shoulders. We did expect Bobby to go, but to finally get the news that he's gone, I think this just does feel now like it's the new Blizzard. And the ball is very much in their court now. How will things change? I'm hoping for big changes. I'm hoping for good changes. I'm hoping to see a lot of great stuff next year. And we go from there. But remember, we could also be in a world where actually it wasn't Bobby who was forcing a lot of the current changes in the game, and this is just the way Blizzard have gone. I hope that isn't the case, and I really don't think it is. But yeah. All right, everybody, thank you for listening and watching to the video. I am going to, well, I'm going to get something to eat, actually. I've just came back in from my riding my bike, and I was like, oh, Bobby Kotick's gone. We've got to talk about this, so we had to do it. All right, thank you, everybody. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I'll catch you lovely lot on the next one. See you soon.
Which is the Ana. And so the Ana is the person who's shutting you down. So now you need the Kiryu. It's much easier when the person across from you, your counter, you can make a swap to.
Well, you know what? He don't need a text, because it was all in the text. It was all in the text.
Here we go. Literally 51 minutes ago, brand new article. Exclusive. Call of Duty 2025 is a semi-futuristic Black Ops 2 sequel. Currently known under the codename Saturn, Inside Gaming has learned from multiple sources. I'm not gonna lie, Inside Gaming is starting to become one of my favorite websites. Yeah. They be having the good stuff on here, man. Shout out to y'all. Sources that Call of Duty 25 is set to take players back to the future. No, I don't mean will soon be flying as Marty McFly in the dock, but instead Call of Duty 2025 is slated to be set in a very slight future. Call of Duty has not had a game set in the future since 2018 Black Ops 4, which was fucking horrible, by the way. Insider Gaming understands that Call of Duty 2025 is currently in development as a direct sequel to Black Ops 2, being set around 2030. As such, fans should expect the return of some fan-favorite protagonists as the team faces a new villain following the death of... I was about to read that as Mendices. Shout out to you if you know who Mendices is. Menendez. As previously rumored, Black Ops 2 remaster maps will be coming to the game. Holy smokes. Previously, the intention was to have all the Black Ops 2 remaster maps released on launch, similar to how Modern Warfare 2's maps came back in Modern Warfare 3. However, the current plan is to launch with new maps and remaster maps in conjunction. Although one source would comment that speculated the game will likely be in response to widespread fan criticism that painted Modern Warfare 3 as glorified DLC in its 2022 predecessor. They refuse to make new maps because these niggas at Call of Duty have not made a good map since maybe Black Ops 3. I feel like Black Ops 3 is like the last Call of Duty that like I genuinely like loved. And like that game, at that point I was already kind of over Call of Duty. It surprised me. But they have not made a good map in a long fucking time. All the best maps are remasters, bro. Cold War had some good maps. They were Cold War's maps, I remember they were okay. I did like that sand map, but I don't remember loving them though. You said ease up now? Bro, you don't know what you're talking about. You see this? It's funny. I was about to send you the link to this shit. But yeah, I feel like Black Ops 3 is like the last Call of Duty that I genuinely like. I don't even know if it's because I genuinely love that.
All right, looks like we got a 2025 Call of Duty dropping.
Call of Duty has not had a since 2018 Black Ops.
It's gonna be a semi-futuristic. Boots on the ground, semi-boots on the ground. As long as it's not advanced warfare, I'm good. I mean, I'm good off Call of Duty anyway. A lot of the maps haven't been that great. The movement's been just funky. But, I mean, I'd go back one day. The fellas.
It surprised me. But they have not made a good map in a long fucking time.
Call of Duty has not made a good map in a long time.
Cold War had some good maps.
Never played Cold War.
Maps, I remember they were okay. I
skip that one.
Map, but I don't remember what Call of Duty. I was about to say 2K. I was ready to bitch about 2K. Fucking yo.
I want to keep this Call of Duty train going.
Just done way too much, bro. Keep it to the Pig 10. I like that. And another year of round-based zombies. Hopefully the zombies is new too. I'm a little late to zombies, but I've become a fan of it recently. It's currently unclear if the carry forward from Call of Duty 20.
I never played the new Zombies. Is it good? I know it's open world. I never played the new Call of Duty either. I skipped that one too. Should I play it? Should I buy it? I heard it was trash.
24 named Black Ops Gulf War will be incorporated due to the insignificant time jump and the change to the game's overall strategy. This is a completely new game, it was said, suggesting the game may not. With Call of Duty Black Ops 2 being one of the best series, best-selling games to date, officially selling just
Black Ops 2 was slapping.
It makes sense that Activision will once again
that yacht, man.
This is fucking funny, by the way.
Hunter killer drones everywhere.
I'm gonna relate this back to you loser-ass Spider-Man stands. Remember when I tweeted out that comment about the dude who said that Baldur's Gate 3 ain't that great, 20 million sales isn't that good? Baldur's
20 million is fantastic.
20 million units on PC. Just PC, because it wasn't on console at the time. We don't even know. It's probably like 40, 50 million at this point. But it sold 20 million copies in the first month on PC alone. One of the best-selling Call of Duties of all time. Black Ops 2. What year did Black Ops 2 come out?
Yeah, that's crazy. Selling 20 million on the first month,
like, let's really
just on PC.
For you losers, right?
Like, they were really about to blow Call of Duty out of the water.
So 11 years ago. Spider-Man fans, you guys are eating a different level of delusion, bro. Like, just putting that shit in fucking perspective. The thumbnail of that YouTube video is crazy. I went crazy on that. My thumbnail, I really been sweaty now. I'd be like, why y'all sweating on this casual ass game? Sometimes I just want to have fun with my friends, bro. I don't want to be sitting up all the time.
I want to have fun with my friends on Call of Duty.
Stupid, bro.
Just have some, pop a beer or Truly, you know what I'm saying? Smoke a J.
I really be in the lab just like
have a good time. Tired of sweating.
I actually really like this thumbnail I made right here. Trailer. Somebody in the YouTube, drop a super chat, bro. Hey, listen. If I'm gonna be
that's it on the Call of Duty news? Alright. We go ahead and break that up. I'll catch you on the next video, YouTube. Thanks for watching.
Streaming on YouTube, don't let the Twitch chat outshine you. Drop a super chat. What the fuck is going on over there, man? Oh, I just realized the beat's still playing in the background. Need a Christian BBL thumbnail? Yeah, we need a Christian BBL thumbnail. YouTube stream don't show for me. I'm not on my main channel. I'm streaming on the second channel. I don't stream on the main channel no more. I found you from the highlights channel going crazy. I appreciate you making your way over here, Lucky. That's what I like to hear. New people. What am I looking at? Gameplay? Is there gameplay? Is there gameplay? There's no gameplay. Guess what, chat? When there's no gameplay, we don't care. Yo, shout out to Granny dropping this $20 super chat. That's what I like to see right there. Hold up, chat. Let me read this real quick. Let me show them some love. Oh, shout out to Weeb. You said right here. Here you go. Shout out to Monty dropping the super chat. Shout out to Weeb dropping the super chats. I appreciate y'all showing love, man. I appreciate y'all. No gameplay means it's a scam. Shout out to somebody, Granny, man. These women nowadays have warped Christianity into something nonsense. Nah, I'm not gonna put that on women, bro. That's not fair. That's not fair. Freaking don't get me wrong, the term Christian BBL is funny. But the reason I'm not gonna put that on women is because it was one chick that dropped a vlog talking about she got a BBL because Jesus told her to. You can't blame women as a whole because they'd be like, no, that bitch is crazy. But like, I'm not gonna put that on women. Like, that's not fair. What the fuck am I looking at?
All your power. What?
Y'all want to watch the Christian BBL? Y'all want to watch the Christian BBL video? Oh no, shit. Oh god, hold on. The Christian BBL video. Where's she at? Where's Shawty at? What the fuck is the Christian BBL? Oh wait, there she is. 120,000 views right here. Oh shit. Let's just see what she got to say. Hold up. I got a Christian BBL addressing the hate comments and how I feel about my results.
Plans to prosper you and not to harm you.
She was trying to be funny. Her video came across my TikTok. See, my problem with that is, right, whenever somebody gets backlash, it always comes down to people were trying to be funny. And my thing is like, is that true? Or is it because nobody was fucking with this title? Like, I don't know if I believe it. It's the same shit when niggas make edgelord ass jokes. Like, nah, it wasn't. Jokes are supposed to be funny, bro. To be fair though, this is funny, but not because she was intentionally trying to be funny. It's unintentional comedy. What's a Christian BBL? We about to find out. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11.
Jeremiah 29:11.
Is there any devout Christians in the chat? Were y'all feeling that? She's about to give me a copyright strike. So like what I really love about this vlog, I got to point this out, right? Not only is she talking about her Christian BBL, but then she starts off the video playing SZA, which is secular music, which also, come on, she talks about killing her ex. She's fucking crazy. Like I said, SZA's the female future to me. Doesn't seem very Christian to me, but whatever. I don't want to hear this shit. Copyright. Just talk.
My friend just gave
There it is. Let's go.
Baby girl. She FaceTimed me this morning to give me the news, and oh my God, the baby is beautiful and healthy. I just thank God for blessing my friend.
This shit 40 minutes?
This is the best news I could have received.
Well, it took like 40 days for that ass to heal. So she got to drop a 40-minute video for one day per minute that it took to fucking, heal that BBL.
This morning. On the other hand, my mom I'm doing. And I lied, like I said I would. I told her I'm okay.
See?
Not a lie, I am.
This is from November 12th. It took a whole she just uploaded this. It took a whole month for that ass to heal. I saw this crazy times we live in.
Not 100%. I haven't slept properly in weeks. My body aches.
2 weeks post-op, rashes everywhere, night sweats, lumpy, bumpy body, swelling and soreness, pain everywhere.
The prayer she prayed for me. I'm so grateful to have a praying mother. I wish I can talk to God like she does. My prayers be giving Gen Z. And I was like, what do you mean?
So I had put that so like those who are not watching the YouTube stream, I put that as the title on YouTube. Anthony Edwards impregnates Christian BBL. I put that as a title, but I wasn't really sure. Does anybody know whether or not the woman that Anthony Edwards got pregnant, did she have a Christian BBL? Like, how do we, because I think this is an important conversation as society we need to have. When we're walking down the street it's not fair to judge people, you know? Like I want to be able to look at somebody and be like, yeah, that's a Christian BBL. Like that's a wholesome one right there. Like, so is there any way we can tell whether or not, and also are there Muslim BBLs? Are there Jewish BBLs? Like what's going, are there like Hindu BBLs? Like how does this work? This nigga said haram. Yeah, do we got the Buddhist BBLs? Like, how does this work, bro? Oh shit. Let me get out this video. I'm yapping, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all can tell. I drank some gamer subs. Fuck y'all. Back to these video games. I just wanted to show you that's a real vlog. She was serious. Don't nobody go harass that woman either, bro. I'm just laughing at this shit. Having a good time, bro. Shout out to all my devout Christians out there. Shout out to all my devout Christians out there going to the club on Saturday, getting drunk, sucking dick, and showing up to church on Sunday. Three point what? 384 million grunts killed. Oh, I thought that was the number of cells. I was like 300 million. I had to read that back. 300 million did not buy this shitty ass game. Get the fuck out of here. Blind. They just listed random ass stats, accolades. I thought, yo. So for those of you unaware, when a game drops an accolades trailer, it's usually like a month or two afterwards. And what happens is they do like a montage of gameplay, and then they have like quotes like the Black Hokage said, "This is the realest motherfucking game ever," or IGN 7 out of 10, too much water. They'll quote like different reviews that praise the game. This is the first accolades trailer I've ever seen where they're stating stats. Oh, niggas killed 25 million bullworms in the fucking, I know it says blood, but for the sake of the joke, niggas killed 25 million bullworms in the fucking game. What? That's how you know this shit is trash. Yo, shout out to 7-Eleven with the $5 super chat on YouTube. I appreciate you, my brother. Did you say anything? Hold on, let me check real quick. Don't let them fool you. Christian churches girls be the freakiest. Oh yeah, you know, there's that joke, the pastor's daughter. The pastor's daughter be the freakiest one. It's because, you know, they be hella sheltered. I can't wait to bust it wide open. Anyways, let's see. Age of Water. Another see as these as game. The Alaskan bullworm. Hold up, what the fuck is this? Get to play Somalian pirates? Is this VR?
What it do, baby? Well, I'm big in the big game.
Copyright. Age of Water. Get ready for an exciting sea adventure. Yeah, this game's not doing it for me. That's not it, chat. I'm good off that. Finally some fast-paced boat shit. I was thinking like it was gonna be some multiplayer shit. I think that's everything in the sub box. Kind of a weak day for news. Nothing really going on. Oh, you know what? Let's ask Grok. Grox likes to talk. Let's see. What are the most trendy and discussed stories in the video game industry in the last 12 hours? Please provide links to each story you source. Yo, shout out to Brandon with the sub. I appreciate you. Would you ever do an IRL stream? Nah, I would never let you niggas know where I'm at. Never. I'm gonna be doing weird shit, man. Speaking of weird shit, there was a video that hit the group chat yesterday. Y'all know how the new meta is like the chicks that stream where like you can't see their titties, but like you can kind of see them, like it cuts off like right here. There was a chick that was like live streaming and she was doing that and she was outside. And she was like in a parking lot sitting in her car or whatever. And then like she got pulled up on by a viewer and she's just like laughing and giggling and like interacting with him. And like they had somebody put it in the group chat. And I just had said, I was like, yo, that's somebody's daughter. Like that type of shit like scares me. Like first of all, my daughter wouldn't be doing that shit. But second of all, hypothetically speaking, let's say if she was, we live in a world where like clout is so important. I'm just like, yo, shorty, you don't know this nigga, bro. You sitting there with your titties out, just laughing and giggling. I'm like, this dude could have stabbed you, could have pulled you, could have knocked the camera right out your fucking hand. Outside at night is insane. You seen the clip, Melody? I'm like, this is such a safety issue. And I'm like, people want to be popular so bad. I'm telling you, like, society is going to be so there's a saying, right? And I find this to be true about a lot of things. They say you cannot see the repercussions or the consequences of a president's actions until at least 20 years after they leave office. And like the greatest example would be Ronald Reagan. There's a reason why we call him the devil, right? To be fair, you could kind of see what Ronald Reagan did right then and there, but you really see it. A better example would be Clinton. Everybody loved Clinton in the 90s. Now nobody likes that nigga because mass incarceration, right? But, 50-50 is, hindsight, right? So you don't really see that till like 20 years later that we thought we were doing a good thing by increasing these jail sentences. But then what happens is it disproportionately affects black and brown communities. And then mass incarceration becomes a thing, but you don't see that till 20 years later. I think the same thing is going to happen, and where I'm going with this is with social media. It's going to be very interesting to see the way the world changes because like TikTok, Twitter, all this shit is just frying everybody's fucking brain, bro. But like, we're not going to see how bad it fries people's brains until these niggas grow up and they become parents. And this is why I'm saying, I'm just like, yo, like I get you got to get your money, shorty. But like, y'all gotta, be safe, be safe. Somebody in the chat is like, yo, would you ever do an IRL stream? No, I'm not gonna tell you niggas where I'm at. Never. The most you will ever get from me is I'll be like, hey, I'm at the anime convention. If you see me on the floor, say what up. And I talk to everybody. I be super chill. I talk to everybody. There's been times where I was literally late for business meetings at E3 because we walk in the E3 floor. I'm supposed to be somewhere at 2 o'clock to talk to a game developer.
Not Bleach.
Like that.
Remember when I took the bathroom last week?
Yeah.
Whatever. If I'm gonna be late for the meeting, this person supports me. I'm gonna talk to them, but I'm never gonna tell you like, yo, I'm gonna be here at this time, bruh. Because you never know people's intentions, man. Whether you a man or a woman, you don't know people's fucking intentions, bro. Niggas out here is crazy, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a hothead. You come up to me with that bullshit, like I ain't gonna say no names because like I don't want no problems with anybody, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Some of these streamers, the stuff that they be doing, especially like over on Kick. The way they be harassing people and then they hide behind their security guards. You do that shit to me.
Talking about Neon.
Yeah, say that shit to my face. Like I don't play that shit in real life. You got body double to go to meetings anyway. This guy's Siggy. All right, let's see what the Insomniac hacked. That's correct. That's accurate. Video games in 2023, acquisitions, layoffs, unions. Security can get got too. Security can get got too, but like let's say one of my they said, motherfuckers, come to my house, bruh. Come to my fucking house. I got something for you. That big ass Desert Eagle, nigga. Come over here. Even good intentions turn bad. Look at Kai Cenat's New York situation with PS5. Yeah, they should have thought about that more. That was good intention, but they didn't think about the situation. That's fair. Respect for showing love to your fans, but always staying safe. You gotta find like that happy medium. You gotta find that happy medium, bro. But like, it's just, I don't know. I guess it's because I'm like old school, and I spent a lot of time, I don't know, living in the hood and shit. And like my parents just, the way I was raised is minding your business will save your life. So I'm gonna mind my fucking business, bro. Check out Kind of Funny catching heat. What they catching heat for? Let me see. I get not wanting to discuss leaks when it involves personal information. That being said, y'all have covered numerous leaks from various companies, some who have been hacked, so this comes off as kind of performative. I get learning from the past, but let's be serious. That's a fair take. I'm not mad at that. That's a fair take. I think it's because this is what you call industry politics. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that they have connections to Insomniac, so they want to be performative towards them. Who knows? I don't know. But if they have reported on various other things, I think to give them the benefit of the doubt, I think the reason the Insomniac leaks are a little bit different is because it's not a leak. This is a ransom type of situation too. It is a little bit different. It's not like some angry developer took some information on a hard drive and then uploaded it to like Reddit and said, fuck my ex company. It's a little different because this is a hacker group hit Insomniac and then they stole personal information and then they told him, pay me $2 million. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe I've heard a story like that in the gaming industry. And so I think the Insomniac story is a little bit different. That's why I would kind of give them the benefit of the doubt a little bit. Because I haven't heard, correct me if I'm wrong, have y'all heard of any other studio being held for ransom for information? That is different. Didn't they do that for GTA 6? I don't know. Niggas been lying about GTA 6 since 2013. I don't know. Ace, you shot me? What does that got to do with anything? That sounds way illegalier. What the fuck did you just say, nigga? This nigga said that shit sound way more illegally. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Oh shit. Yo, y'all gotta get on TikTok. I can't even. It happened to Sony multiple times. Oh, shit. Video game acquisitions